Alright, so I figure tonight is as good a time as any to do. I've been trying to get on video like a tour of my apartment. I'm about to be moving soon. Alright, so we're gonna start with my room here. Here's my desk set up here. Get a couple shots, you feel me? Just like, let me get like a good pan of the whole room. I just want to get footage so that I could remember, you know? Kind of like what life was, what my apartment was like when I lived here. I always have those pictures, I've had them. Oh my gosh, okay, I got stuck. Alright, so for this tour, we're just gonna, it's not gonna be the best lighting, but we're just gonna start here at the entrance. Well, you know what? Let me. Alright. So, went ahead and locked it. But, let's go ahead and start this. So we got, it's where I hang my keys. In my last apartment, I did the same thing. I put a little nail by the wall right by the door. So I just always grab my keys. That's just where I put it. I got in a habit of just always putting it there when I get home from work, so that I'm never like, where are my keys? But yeah, my little counter space. I don't really know how to do like a cool tour or whatever. I guess I'm really just trying to document like, oh, I've got some dirty dishes going on. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be embarrassing because those bananas are going bad and the grapes are going bad. The peaches, I don't know. But yeah, so don't judge me too harshly. But here's what we're working with. You feel me? I have to go. Grocery shop. Oh damn! Forgot I had that. But as you can see, I don't really have much ice packs. But yeah, so I need to go food shopping. So okay, so there's that. This is the coat closet. I'm really happy. When I bought this like really made me happy. I don't know, I just like having the rug there. And it's like, yeah, I just really like that rug. This is the coat closet that I always intended on like clearing out, and let me change that, yeah. So, yeah, just a bunch of jackets. And I live in the desert, y'all. Like I really don't need, I probably wear like, I mean, I wear all of these just at different times, you know. But, okay, there's that. I just got my walking pad here a couple weeks ago. That's been nice. When I moved into this place, the story kind of behind this, when I moved in, actually, hold on. Okay, when I moved into this place, I like went shopping, right, for all the stuff that you need when you go get a new apartment, like the broom, your toilet paper, your cookingware, silverware, all that stuff, and just shopping for your apartment and stuff. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, I need one of those because I didn't have one in my last apartment, and it was annoying. Because I would iron sometimes with some of my shirts, not all, but some of them. I didn't even own an iron. I would use the hair straightener as my iron. So without owning an iron, tell me why I felt the need to buy that. The freaking ironing board, bro. I didn't need to. See, I have a steamer. Like, I literally didn't need this, so I basically really just use it as a table. Like this, for what you see it as. I've never once ironed clothes on it. This is like my garage, which has the evidence of my failed business ventures. What the heck is that? That looks gross, and I don't know what that is. But yeah, I have like some like clothes and different things I want to like donate here. This is an old camera. This is cool. But everything else is like really just storage. This is supplies from a car detailing business that I tried to start up. Yeah, I mean, basically this is just storage. I never did buy my washer dryer. I didn't intend to either, but yeah, we ended up using that space differently. I bought this bed frame when I was living with my parents. I'll put some video of it, but basically, I think I have some clips, so I'll put some B-roll footage of it. But basically, the room. So I had that bed in my old apartment, and when I moved out of my old apartment in with my parents, well, it was a really crowded space in the room. I mean, if you think about it, I had a studio apartment, not a big apartment, but everything in my studio apartment, like I tried to fit it in the bedroom that I was in my parents' room or house, and it was just really crowded. So ended up thinking of how I wanted to rearrange my room, and ended up getting this bunk bed frame here. And the new setup that I had at that new room was cool. Once I got this, it was nice. I had a lot more space. More spacious. It felt good. It was nice to be in there, but I ended up moving out of my parents' house maybe like a couple months after that, maybe like 3 months after all of this. So basically spent all that money. I don't want to say for nothing, but spent it for a towel rack. You feel me? And some bookshelves. No, but I do use it as space, as like desk space, and I do use these drawers, and like I do like the bookshelves and stuff, but moving, like just being the fact that like I'm gonna be moving and stuff like that, where I'm going next, definitely don't want to take it. But also, look, when I bought it, I had bought these because a freaking 30-year-old, bro. I mean, think about it. Like, I would wake up in the mornings, 29 years old, I'm getting down this freaking bunk bed. That part was not cool, because these are really not comfortable. This helped, but when it was just this, oh, it freaking hurt. But yeah, I did this Lego set here. Obviously, I just want to show that a little bit. I guess I won't get into the nitty-gritty of the details of it, but there I am. I think it's funny because when I got these lights, like this became just the spot for this light. And when I move that light somewhere else and it's not there, see, because look at how big this thing is, right? So when that thing is like not occupying this space up here, it just looks so empty here. So it kind of sucks. So now I've just gotten used to seeing that there, and it's like that's where it's like furniture kind of. I feel like it just adds to the vibe, but it's literally just, I don't know, I just put it there. All right, this is cool. This is probably my favorite place in the apartment. This is my freaking living room. It's like the only other place in my apartment. Well, I mean, I do like my bed, but point is, let me actually turn off these lights so we can get the full effect. So I'm gonna put that one orange, turn off this one, and this is how I chill. This is how I usually chill at the apartment. Let me try to get the lighting. It's gonna be dark on camera, but I'm trying to duplicate it like how it looks in real life. So it's like, this is how dark it is, kind of. No, I guess it's like that. But yeah, this is where I like to chill. I like to, this is like my favorite spot to chill. And I didn't have this, and I didn't have this setup like from the get-go. Like it took me, I think I had moved into this apartment and I had already been living here for, I want to say maybe 8 months, if not probably, no, maybe not the full year, but it was like probably already like 8 or 10 months that I was already living here. But I still, like, I didn't have my setup the way it is now, you know, and I rearranged stuff like 8 months in, or like a while into my being here. And I feel like after that is, you know, because I set up everything basically how you see it right now. And once I did that, like, it was just better. Like, I liked being in my apartment more after that. Like, I felt more cozy. And so, and that's always just the goal for me, at least, is like to try to make it a cozy vibe for me, for myself, because I tend to spend a lot of time in my apartments. But anyways, so this is like my favorite spot to chill. Friday movie nights, you know, after work, I'll put this couch here and I'll kind of make like think of like a P shape. And then sometimes I even just freaking sleep in the living room and I'll watch movies and stuff. And I'll open this one so we can see the view. I rarely chill with the windows open and stuff like that. They got the white lights going on in the building across. They usually have blue. Oh, there they go. But yeah, man, this is a cool little view too. I'll probably get some footage during the day just to have footage of the apartment in the night and during the day. There's my car. So when I moved in, right, because this is downtown El Paso. This is like downtown area. This is like downtown El Paso, right? And so parking sucks here at this apartment complex. Like, there's only the parking situation here at this apartment complex is crazy. Like, I think total there's like 52 apartments like available to rent, but there's only like 30 parking lots, like 30 parking spaces. So that means there's people that if you don't come, and usually like by 5:30, 6, like the parking lots during the week, the parking lot downstairs is full. Basically what I'm getting at, living downtown, you have to figure out your parking situation because you're probably going to be parking in the street, which for a little bit of a time I was. And then I basically just realized I was going to have to pay for parking because I didn't want my car to be out in the street, you know. You never know. It's definitely cheaper though, I'll tell you that, because it's freaking expensive to park there per month. Like, every month I pay. But anyways, so moving in, you know, so like moving into this place, like parking was a thing that I kind of had to figure out, you know, an added expense to your monthly rent, if you will. Oh, you know what? One big thing I missed that I want to show. And I'm gonna turn on this light right here. This is like the biggest upgrade I did to the apartment. If it looks like tile, it's wallpaper. So I thought it was, once I did this, like it immediately felt a lot better and cooler, less bright, less white in here. So I really liked that. I really liked how this changed the vibe. It was annoying to freaking put. If you look really closely, like, you know, I didn't do the best job. But, you know, and up top, like, it's like kind of crooked. And then behind the fridge, I ran out of wallpaper. So really, like, down here at the bottom behind the fridge, there's like, it's white. But yeah, I was really proud of that project right there. That was cool. I'm gonna keep the white light just to keep it bright. But yeah, so this is the setup for the living room. Before this, I had everything up against the wall basically, and I had kind of like a L a little bit. So it was up against the wall, and then the L, like it was like coming off of this side. Actually, I would like kind of move it back and forth, but yeah, so it's basically a whole open space. But once I moved it around this way, I liked how having the back of the couch facing this, like I just liked how it kind of created the space over here, you know what I mean? And truthfully, I did that whole setup because my intentions and all of that was I was trying to set up this corner for content. I was like, well, I need to have some place where I can like sit down and where I can like just sit down and record content if, you know, that's what I need to do or want to do or whatever. And so that was that. So let me show you that shot real quick. While we're here, I mean, it's alright. Well, whatever. So it's not gonna be the way it comes out on camera, but basically like this is a shot that, you know, and then my head shows up here and I'm talking. It looks brighter when I have that light here, but that's basically the shot that I worked up for myself, you know, here in my little apartment. Let me okay, cool. Is that too dark? Maybe? All right. Oh my gosh, I look rough. All right, so now my room. This was definitely the place that I didn't like to chill in here before at all. I think I have some clips and some footage of how my room looked like before. I'll throw it in, but at that time I remember like I really didn't like coming. Whoa, almost dropped my camera. At that time I remember like I really didn't like chilling in my room, hanging out in my room, let alone working in my room, which that's the primary kind of thing. Like that's where my desk is, you know, so it's like where I do most of my work. But once I reorganized things and really just took the time to like set things up, you know, in a way that felt not rushed or not lazy or what can you say, like, I don't want to say intentional because it wasn't like I was intentional, but it's just like when you can decorate your space in a way that reflects the best way I can describe it is like that reflects, that expresses, you know, just like where you're at and your tastes and stuff like that. I think of like fat in fashion, you know, a lot of times people will say like you can express yourself based off what you wear. And I think the same is true with how you decorate your space. I think you can definitely express, I think you can definitely like express yourself and get creative with just kind of decorating your space. I mean, interior design is a thing. Hello, like that's a creative field. But my battery's about to die, and I just kind of wanted to give a quick little tour of the place. I'll probably do this again during the day just to get day footage, and maybe it'll be a better run through. But I've been wanting to film this and get this, and so now I got it. Because I'm gonna be moving from this place, man. It's already gonna be like 2 months-ish. 2 months and some change, so that's crazy. I don't wanna leave. I know I'm gonna miss this place, but anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. It's 9:30, I gotta go to bed. It's Sunday, got work tomorrow. All right, that's it.